We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We've been gone for a while, but this is another installment of the Rivals Podcast. What up, Toop?
Happy New Year's, everybody, man. 2026.
Yeah.
One thing I'm going to leave y'all with, even though we starting here, y'all teams ain't better than ours. Historically, and just mentally in the brain, man. Welcome to Rivals, man. Will, starting the show.
We back.
Meta in the building. You know how we do it here. Give you a dose of NBA, particularly Lakers Celtics, and then we just throw any and every NBA story in the hat and just chat about it a little bit. So like, share, subscribe on all social media platforms. Shout out to anybody and everybody that tuned in for the chop up tonight with a hell of a show. Jackbox TV definitely got everybody lit up. 9 games as adults, that's fire. So shout out to Will on the games, man, in that night on the chop up. And we're on for the second time. So we can be getting anywhere in the world, man. But, well, you usually start with your Celtics, man. Your Celtics are playing real great right now. They got a good win last night. We'll speak on the other side of the pillow. And that's the LA Lakers. It's been a interesting start to the new year. Actually interesting to end the new year. Some injuries we're fighting. Austin Reeves in particular out for about a month. He's down and hurt. We got the introduction of the 2025-2026 LeBron James. And the Lakers in the last couple of weeks have been seesawing. Though they got a good win the other night against Memphis. It was needed. Actually 2 straight wins in the last week against Memphis. That's dope. We are actually playing tonight. As we're talking right now, we are playing the Pelicans. And last time I checked, man, it was a 1-point game. Let me look the score now. We're up comfortably now, 97-90 over the Pelicans. We got to figure out ways defensively to get stuff done. We have, in the fourth quarter, only allowed 4 points so far. So that's a stop. You know what I'm saying? We got to clamp teams down. Just not the bad teams. For instance, this Pelicans team, who are bad. Down on the season. I don't think they have any more hope in the season. The old man, though, LeBron James, coming out tonight. 26 points tonight. 8 rebounds. Plus minus of 9. I mean, I don't know if that matters, but with LeBron, they say when LeBron made his interest back, the team kind of started slacking a bit. And that's kind of been the Lakers in the last few years. It's kind of like the older LeBron gets. Overall, defensively, the team gets bad. Overall, defensively, we've gotten a little bit worse since he's been back. But that's along with the tail lines of Luka Doncic, too, who doesn't really play defense. He's an MVP candidate. We know this guy doesn't play defense. And we can't win an NBA title with none of our star guys playing a lick of defense. Now, can we compete against teams? Absolutely. But in terms of the stature, which is yearly with the Lakers, that's not going to win us championships. JJ Redick as well. I want to say this from the bottom of my heart, bro. This is your team, bro. You have to control your team. Our struggles are a team accountability issue, and it's a you accountability issue. You have to be accountable for what's going on right now, especially as the head coach of this basketball team. You knew what you were signing up for, being 1, a Lakers coach, 2, LeBron's on your roster. You know how that's going to go. And
you have a coach.
A new coveted piece in Luka Doncic, and you got some great other players, so you got to kind of be a coach and kind of dumb it down. You got to let people know who's the number 1. You don't really need to, but I think it needs to be said. So therefore other people can go around what they go around. But overall, stellar season, the wait so far. I don't expect the championship, but we're 5th place right now. We was as close as 2nd about a month ago. But like I said, integrating LeBron back, the schedule is going to start getting tougher. So we have to start getting tougher. And having injuries, rather as Luka Doncic missing a few games, Austin Reeves out a little bit, or the start of the season, LeBron not playing, which we probably played our best at. We just need to get back to core, man, and we'll be okay. for right now, JJ Redick has one of the biggest decisions he has to make in his Lakers tenure, and that's really just telling the team, hey, you got to dumb down, and this is how it's going to go. Because if you don't do that, then this is going to be a player-ran team. And while we have a coach, we're just going to have the players run the team.
It's always the question when it's a LeBron team.
Lakers next couple of games here. After tonight's game against the Pelicans, we do have a stretch where we do play the Spurs tomorrow night, back-to-back. And San Antonio, we got the Bucks on Friday. And then the Kings on Monday the 12th. And then follow that up next Tuesday against the Atlanta Hawks. So that's the Lakers' upcoming schedule. We are currently sitting with a 22-11 record, which is third in the West behind San Antonio and the OKC Thunder. So, I mean, can't really complain where we're at right now. We have to continue to push. The Nuggets are hurt right now. The Rockets are the Rockets. They can find steam at any point. Timberwolves, Suns, Warriors, those are the teams under us. So let's keep it going. That's the Lakers report from Mr. Watt. Any every other information we get, we'll put it into the STWF group chat in our group as well. You'll see a lot of us this year in regards to everything that we need to talk
about. My Celtics are 23-12. Actually, to elaborate a little bit on the Lakers, you guys' half-court offense needs work too. But yeah, the defensive end is where you're gonna have to really make some huge changes, or like you said, you're gonna be able to play in a lot of games because of the leadership and the veterans on the squad. But playoff time, that type of defense is not gonna work.
Exactly. It's not going to work. It's not going to string. It's not going to contain. And when you say half court, that's why I'm kind of speaking on JJ Redick. Like, you got to let known, like, if this is going to be a split, okay, this is LeBron's possession. This is Luka. You can do that. You don't have, and when you leave it cloudy and mixed, that means LeBron's a veteran. He's going to want to go at some point. Luka is an up-and-coming star. He's going to want to go. And then for sure, when Austin Reeves come back, he's going to want to go.
This dude, Luka, is just throwing up bullshit and hitting like crazy. He just hit 2 stupid threes. Just like 2 buzzer beating, like shot clock beating threes for no reason. Just, yeah. This is why they can survive in certain games, because they can just do stuff like this.
He actually he shoots the ball at a good clip. And his most threes made in his career comes against this Pelicans team.
Yeah, he loves playing them.
Of course, the night will probably end with him doing some crazy stuff like you just mentioned, as the Lakers are up 105-96 over the Pels. On the Pelican side, Murphy the third with 37 points. Hell of a game there. And everybody else here for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson, 15 points, but everybody else is kind of this poop juice. Jordan Poole, our guy, a donut. And I picked him up tonight as a fantasy free agent wire pickup. I got a bunch of injuries right now. I'm just inserting a different person every day. Good thing I'm only using them for one night because the ass is grass. Chew it up. That's the Lakers report, man. LA Wave, we here.
All right, so yeah, Celtics. My Celtics been cooking lately. Man, the whole story about our team is just Jaylen Brown being an MVP candidate.
Definitely.
It's all started up the stupid conversation of he's better than Tatum. It's always funny. Celtics fans, man, I don't know what's wrong with some of y'all. Can't take y'all nowhere. So we can't have nice things.
It's not. Hey,
yeah.
The Jaylen Brown issue too. It's dope to see. It's dope to see that he's doing good things. He's improved his game, and the attitude's never changed. He deals with whatever he has to deal with, rather it's the media, and you never really hear him say anything. But I'm gonna let you elaborate on this. He literally has been speaking out. Like, enough's enough. I've been quiet for so long. Now it seems like no matter what I do, you guys have something to say about me. Or in this case, don't want to acknowledge me at all. So
he's getting all the love now though, because he's cooking the way he is. And He's loving it. He's been taking over games. His shooting has been. He's basically quietly having one of the best. Basically, the best season of his career. I think he's averaging 30 right now. So yeah, the kid Jalen is just that man's cooking. And he's different. They're getting contributions out of Derek White, of course. I'm still loving every time Hugo is on the court or Walsh is on the court. Them young boys are hungry. They defend. They hit the three, and when they're hitting that three, we're a really tough team to beat when those two guys are hitting the three. Peyton Pritchard seems like, I don't know if he's going through something. He balls plenty of time, like plenty of nights. But there's some nights he just maybe stepping back and letting Jalen cook because he's not always taking over as much as we're kind of used to.
Yeah, it's like now, it's like he's holding he got his spot solidified, and that doesn't mean slow your pace down, but absolutely, he's not faring well. But he had a 22-point game last night, so that's dope. And Anthony Simons is one
that's what I'm saying. I was getting there. Let me cover my team.
He's fired. We'll talk about it.
Yo, I think he had a season high the other night. I think he had 27. Yeah, he was chefing up, man. Like he made somebody fall too. Bad. Like little stop, just little snatch back. Now that I forget, I don't know who it was, but they went flying, man. And then he cooked. So yeah, man. Simons is he's been a great addition. It's unfortunate because he probably won't be here next year. We only signed him to a 1-year deal. I mean, we didn't sign him at all. He only had 1 year left on that deal, and he's played well enough that someone's going to pay him a lot of money, and it can't be us. We can't afford it for what we're trying to do.
And then for a year, if it says, hey, it may not even be a full year, it might not even be a season, maybe half the season. Because I mean, I think we're going to put the value up for him, which he's doing great right now. That you can go get somebody at least for him. So continue up to good work because that's what the Celtics would want. It's some equal value back for him. You got him in a good trade. You swapped out Drew Holiday. That was good to do because he's hurt right now, so he wouldn't have been a disservice. He wouldn't have been a service to you guys anyway. But Celtics, man, like you said, second place. They're balling. What?
Open.
And I'm gonna ask you this question in regards to the Celtics. How much does it too have to do with coaching? We understand too, Matt. Doesn't really get the love.
I think they locked in. And they buy in. I think this season, not having Tatum has galvanized the team. It's brought them together in a way that I'm not sure a coach could have recreated on his own. So having this happen, obviously it sucks. You want your best player on the team. But having this happen allowed them to band together and really get closer. And I think they're fighting. I think the fact that they're having success without Tatum is giving them like a fire in them. Like, oh, okay, like, yeah, our best player is not here, but we're not bums. Like, now it's us against the world because everybody think we're supposed to be terrible without him. And they all playing with a chip on their shoulder now. I don't think they had a chip on their shoulder. I think before we got the win, we won it all. And I don't know if they were necessarily playing with it. They were playing more like they wanted to prove themselves. But now that they've been to the mountaintop, they got the ring, but they still had people doubting them. I think now they're actually playing with a chip on their shoulder, especially because people saying, like I said, y'all ain't nice without Tatum. I don't think a lot of them guys, like, you know how it is, the ball. You don't want to hear that shit. Like, you know Tatum's nasty, but if you're on that team, you don't want to hear, oh, your team's going to be a lottery team because he's not here, especially coming from your fans. Like, I was saying it. So, like, especially coming from the fans. So they're playing with a chip on their shoulder. And, yes, I would agree that a lot of that is coaching. And a lot of that is Jalen just really phenomenal leadership and phenomenal basketball that he's playing, man. He's just taking over games. He's just flat out taking over games.
Definitely flat out taking over games. A team that, hey, they jumped to second in the Eastern Conference, jumped over the Knicks. Like I said, they went over the Bulls last night, and good things to come for the Celtics. And this opens, actually, the more they keep winning and the more they keep succeeding. Maybe the window opens up a little more for Jason Tatum talk just in regards to his return. I hope not, but hey, this is a good sign for all Celtics fans to see that when your number one guy is not playing, that the number two is balling, and he's been balling, but this is a different level now. And he's giving me Scottie Pippen 94 vibes. But in this case, I think Kukoc doesn't get the shot to win. I think Jaylen Brown, if anything, gets a shot to win. That's the only difference here. And I don't think Jaylen Brown's going to be looking at Jason Tatum's sneaker or have it on and waving, come here. I don't think Jaylen Brown wants Tatum here right now. Let me rock. Let me rock. Let me cook. And, we'll see you soon. Get well.
I love how he handled the whole situation. Like, imagine he got drafted for this to be his team, technically. He got drafted 3rd overall in that draft. And the first year, he was solid. It wasn't like he was a bad player. He was solid. He definitely had some things to work on. But then the next season, they draft again, and they draft that number 3 again. But this time it's Tatum, and Tatum comes in with a game. I wouldn't even say that he was better right away. I would say his game transferred to the league better right away because of the jumper. He was able to shoot. And suddenly that he takes over the team, and everyone's like, oh, he's better. And for all intents and purposes, he is better. But, yeah, I can imagine. I'm just proud of Jaylen for not letting that, destroy him. Because we've seen duos get broke down before because of this exact dynamic. And I think this dynamic was more difficult because they're only a year apart. So, Jaylen didn't even get to, he didn't get to, set the tone as this is his team. Because by the second year, Tatum was here.
And you got to remember, they still had veterans. They still literally had veterans behind in front of them. So
and then Kyrie came.
Right.
And then Kyrie came that year, and then Gordon Hayward came, but broke his ankle in the first game. So it's just their whole beginning was crazy, and I think they just bonded, and they just a great duo. They basically came in together, and they've been grinding ever since. So I was one of the ones who wanted to give up on the duo. I kind of wanted to move Jaylen at one point.
Everybody did.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad we kept him now. Honestly, he's just, especially the way he's balling right now. It's a tough task that he's being asked right now, and he's stepping up to the challenge. So that's what's up, man. Shout out to Jaylen Brown, man. He's carrying right now, big carry.
Shout out to my man Jaylen, man, doing big things at the helm. Boston Celtics, man. I don't know if you have an update, you have a schedule up, but if you don't, I can go through the Celtics next few days.
Yeah, I can grab the schedule. It's right here. Let me see. Schedule. What we got next today is
I think I play tomorrow.
I believe we play. Yep, we play the 7th. We play on ESPN. We play against Denver.
You know what the crazy thing about that is?
At the crib.
People have been asking all week, yo, tickets for the game, tickets for tomorrow's game. And then I'm like, oh, of course y'all selling that ticket to that game. Jokers ain't playing. The Nuggets team is depleted. So that game right there, you can go look at your Ticketmaster, and you probably can find the game for $30 before game time. So if you're interested to go down there and watch the Celtics play and do what they've been doing the last few weeks, go watch it.
Yeah, we got Denver tomorrow. Then Friday we got Toronto. Saturday, San Antonio. And that's the end of the little home slid we got. Then after that, we go on the road for 4 games. Indiana, Miami, Atlanta, and Detroit. So nice little this little eight stretch of games right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other than Indiana, these are some tough games, man. I mean, Toronto still plays tough. Indiana's gonna play you tough, but they're not great right now. Miami plays tough. Toronto plays tough. San Antonio's gonna be tough. So, yeah.
Well, you're gonna be good.
They're getting tested. We're getting tested. That's all.
Yeah, definitely. Celtics will be tested. I mean, hey, it comes with it. But right now, you know that you have a team of guys that are gonna listen, pay attention to detail, and you got a team out there that's not only gonna compete, but they're still in games. They probably beat everybody just about who's in the NBA Eastern Conference standings. As I mentioned, they already had beat half of those teams the last time we was on the show in 2025. But Boston, this is where I'm from. I'm not a Celtics fan, but I can sit here as a Lakers fan and I can sit here and say it's good for them to be good right now because we got a team in the Patriots that are going to be playing this weekend, and hopefully, hopefully they can advance, because if they don't, then everybody gonna be lying on the Celtics. They're relying on the Celtics the way they're playing right now. So there you have it. Rivals talk, man. That's the end of our show. Appreciate everybody tuning in. No, that's not the end of our show.
Yeah, but say, why you lying to these people?
We just don't talk about our teams. We give a little snippet into the rest of the league. And next week we'll build into the college ranks. We'll have a couple college stories, but this is strictly NBA tonight. So vibe with us. We gonna make it do what it do.
So the Thunder,
yes. First set of news. Go ahead, Will. Chat on it.
6-6 over the last 12 games, and the question you posed was, is this an issue? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's tough, man. Like I think they got tired. They were whooping ass. You can't beat teams the way they were beating teams, and for that long, it's tough. I think we learned that with the Warriors. They go 73-9, and then they get to the big dance, and they couldn't win that series. They were too beat up because it's too much going for that record like that. So I think the record's done for them. I don't think they're going to try anymore. Yeah, but do you think this is alarming in terms of their overall status for the year? I know you're on record as already saying you don't think they're going to win again.
No, and that doesn't mean that you still can't be good. They'll still be a good team. They'll still compete. You still know what they got. But teams are gonna give you their all. Teams are gonna go out there and play 40 times as harder because of who they're playing. Who's on the other side? The Hornets definitely for sure did last night, beating them 124-97.
Hornets was beating on them, bro. It was crazy.
Last night, OKC had a 24-game Eastern Conference winning streak. So they beat every team in the East. They have had 24 straight games against the Eastern Conference in their book, and a 45-win streak against losing teams. So this is just something that happens gradually, especially with championship teams. If we watch the history of basketball, this happens to just about all the championship teams. At some point in the season, you go through struggles. It's how you regain and get up from those struggles. You got to think about it. Teams have been shooting around 47% against the Thunder. If you're shooting 47% or over, more than likely you have a chance to win games. That's the opposition. Yeah. But the opposition as well has been shooting about 41.6% from three. The Thunder have been struggling from three, around 28% last night in the Hornets game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is still scoring and balling, but we talk about those others. Those others at some points are not gonna come through. But if they get a spark at some point, maybe this will be something that's, here we said it and then they go back to business. But I just think with how the NBA is structured, there's gonna be a lot of teams at their neck. I don't necessarily think they're the best team in the league this year, but you gotta respect them. I agree. Something not to worry about, but like if you're the Thunder fans, you're worried because you're like, oh my God, my team just won the championship. And everybody wants their team to not only win another one, but to play good. You don't want to.
Yeah, for sure. I think Thunder gonna be fine, but they may need to think about some load management. I know that's a dirty word in the NBA. And they got a deep team. Maybe just use that rotation in. I think that maybe is what's happening. Because, don't get me wrong, they got a couple killers on that team. Obviously, Shai, obviously he's a problem. And then you got J-Dub. But I do think sometimes, it's a lot still on Shai. But the false media narrative in Miami hate aside, if you're rocking with the U, you know what to do. Show your Teddy Mario Cristobal support through those U's up.
Hey, shout out to you, man. Black Raiders still, man. Shout out to you tuning in today. Hey, we're gonna be rooting for the U against Ole Miss this weekend, and hopefully the U can do some things, man. The championship game is set to be in Miami, I believe, so that'll be dope. as we mentioned last night on our play call sheet. Tune in every Monday. And yeah, so shout out to you tuning in tonight for Rivals, man. Hey, tune in for Rivals. Tomorrow we'll talk a little bit more about the FCS championships and all that stuff. I'm doing it.
All right, so let me see. I subscribed and left a like. Appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you.
And anything you doing right now, put it in the link, and we'll support you as well. Support goes
absolutely. Both. You support us, we support you. All right, so this one, I mean, we covered the Thunder, so this one's kind of crazy, man. Trae Young requests trade. I'm hearing some rumblings. I'm hearing one of the leaders in the rumor mill to get him is the Wizards. They're looking to add a star player. They like what they got going on with their youth over there. And they think Trae. I mean, if I'm Trae Young, I'm like, please, no. It's going to be the same situation.
No, I don't think. I think, honestly, Atlanta is okay.
They're fine.
With Trae Young, it makes it like it's like a Luka problem. But you're trying to generate and gain that second star on your team.
They got one.
So he's messing them up, and he just got off the injury, and they're playing poorly. I think, honestly, the Wizards could use his services. They don't have a true point guard, and honestly, it moves their other guard to just play the two. And Trae can play the one. You got a bunch of great draft picks you have between this year and last year. The Wizards have
Trae Johnson, Koulibaly,
guys that you can match the contracts. Like if Chris Middleton, CJ McCollum, you can take those guys if you're the Hawks, shreds their money, makes more money for you. And then
they want McCollum. So they want McCollum because he's still a guard who can score. He can still shoot the ball and everything and run the one. But his contract expiring, so that'll free up some space for them. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy, man. I hope he doesn't go there.
My guy Chris, shout out to my man Chris Shelton. He texted me this morning, early this morning to start the day, probably 4 o'clock. I'm not up yet, not to 6, but I'm gonna show him some love on the show. Shout out to my man Chris. He said, random thought. He said the Hawks should be calling the Sacramento Kings trying to get Sabonis for Trae Young. The Kings want a point guard to build around, and Trae Young will be a new start from out west. Then find a way to get rid of Porzingis for basically anything you could get for him. If not putting Porzingis in the Kings trade too, and take back Malik Monk and another contract-filled player to make the blockbuster trade go through successfully. Then build around a core of Jalen Johnson, Sabonis, Rashier, Andrews, Wananako, and Alexander Walker.
Look, I like it in theory. The problem is that first you got to make the contracts match. They can figure that out. But I don't know if they want to. Sabonis isn't I like Sabonis, but he's not a winner. That's not winning basketball. And what they got going on there, he kind of clogs that up because he's always near the basket. Jalen Johnson needs room to move because that's the star on the team right now. The Atlanta Hawks star player this year has been Jalen Johnson. So if that's the guy you're going to go with, look, and the Monk thing, if I'm Sacramento, I don't even – look, I know Sacramento's a dumpster fire, and if you get Trae Young, maybe you don't really need Monk, but I don't think they want to let Monk go. They like Monk. But maybe they would. Maybe if you're getting Trae Young, you can move on from Monk. That's the thing, though. It sounds like with them poking for CJ McCollum, what it sounds like is that they're trying to unload cap.
Yes.
And getting Sabonis doesn't do that.
Right.
That adds cap, a lot of cap, because he's got a pretty big contract. I think his contract was a 5-year, and I think he probably got 2 more left on that. I'm not 100%, but if that's an expiring contract for Sabonis, then yeah, do it. But don't build around Sabonis. You build around Jalen. You build around Rashier. That's who y'all build around. That's the team you want to build around.
Yes, sir. 300. Well, actually, there was the Wizards have plus 400, but the team that's plus 300, a team that maybe he goes to projectively, the Dallas Mavericks name come along here on this list here. And I'll just list the other teams too. The Cleveland Cavaliers, The Milwaukee Bucks, which definitely could use his services.
The Bucks is the most fascinating one. Him and Giannis. Giannis is the exact type of guy that he needs to play with in terms of he can just throw that lob to him, keep hit him in traffic, hit him on the break, all of that. Plus, Giannis behind him can hopefully pick up some of that bad defense. He's the worst defender in the league, y'all. Trae Young's the worst defender in the league.
The Pelicans, the Timberwolves, and this is teams that we mentioned too. We mentioned the Magic, Raptors, and Timberwolves months ago when the first incident of Trae Young being traded was a possibility. And then the Memphis Grizzlies round the list. So there's about 10 teams right now in a league where a lot of teams don't need a point guard. But this is Trae Young right here. One of these teams here will make room to go grab him. I thought the Houston Rockets would be a thing. I don't know if I'm going to say it anymore. I'll pick them as the dark horse still to this day. I don't think they touched their team, but that's another team.
He clogs that team because if Trae Young is on the Rockets, that moves Amen Thompson off the ball. He can't shoot yet. He can't shoot well enough, which means you shrink the floor. So I don't like to fit there anymore. They do need a point guard. I think it would work, but Reed's been balling, man. Shout out to Reed.
Shepard been balling, man.
Reed been cooking, so I think they're good there. It may come to fruition later on that they did need a true point guard. We'll see. But I think he's doing his job right now. In terms of the Magic, man, I think he would only complicate things. Honestly, I think he would only complicate things. But I don't know, because Paolo Banchero is having a rough season. He's having a generationally bad shooting season. He can't shoot.
Yeah, and that's one thing that we knock him, if anything, coming into the league was that he was polished. He looked like he was ready for the NBA jump. But one thing he's not straight yet on is his jump shot. Probably another reason why they went to go get Desmond Bain, because they need buckets to fall.
They need shots,
They need shot selection. That's pretty decent. The Magic looks like one of those teams that are like, last year they're popping. And then back to reality, and it says, but their roster compared to other rosters in the Eastern Conference is still,
you still want that roster. It's a good roster.
You still can make the playoffs and find out a way there, but ultimately, for them, they still got a lot of players on the roster that they can move. I don't know if they're gonna move it and willing to move for Trae Young, but that's a team definitely to keep on the horizon. Trae Young, this is gonna be something that buzzes out between him and Giannis. There's gonna be two names.
I like that spot. That's probably the best spot for him, honestly.
That's gonna be popping. And if he can go get a guy like Trae Young, then the Bucks can keep Giannis for a little bit much longer. Who knows?
Yeah, because I think that'll work, honestly. But yeah. All right, so that's Trae Young. Rookies of the year. Rookie of the year candidates. I'm watching one right now, Cook, but it's just the highlights.
Rookie of the year candidates, man.
It's a 2-man race, honestly, if you ask me. 2-man race.
It is. Cooper. Is it what you got? Cooper, Flag, and
2 Duke boys.
Oh, Knuckle? Yeah.
I think I got Knuckle number 1 right now.
Yeah, Knuckle number 1.
Because he the type of season he's having. Don't get me wrong. I think it's when I think Flag's highs are higher, but I think more consistently, Knuckle's been killing. So
yeah, I would go 1, 2. It's not either fault in the spot. Flag, Knuckle. Number 3. The public will probably say VJ Edgecombe, but I must give Derek Queen the nod there.
Right, I agree.
Third best rookie. I would put Edgecombe at 4.
He cooled off.
Another guy that came out, and I think in the last month and a half or 2, Cedric Howard from the Memphis Grizzlies.
He been balling. He been balling.
More the ladder. You got Dylan Hopper, who plays with a loaded Spurs team. That
Hopper also used to work on the jumper.
Jemiah Fierce from New Orleans as well. He came in as a top 5-6 pick, and he's stepping it up. The Kings got Maxi Renard. Guy was the 42 pick in the draft. He's right now 8 on the ladder. Averaging 10, 6, and assists a game.
That's value right there.
The Nets. and Trae Johnson from the Wizards, who, like I said,
I love Trae Johnson's game.
He
that
can match
kid's
well with
beast.
Trae Young. Him and Trae Young can do some things.
Yeah, but again, they better with the ball in their hands. It's always the problem with Trae.
No, understandable. But I think Trae Johnson's playmaking abilities, with Trae added on, you can just do everything else, bro. Trae can do all this.
You got to defend. It's tough to defend behind Trae Young. He's not a good defender.
They're going to have, and eventually, and it sucks too. And the Hawks could have did it too, but I think he's been there too long. But the Wizards, big man, we drafted you number 1, Saul, or whatever the case is. Drafted you. Y'all gonna have to play big. Y'all gonna have to help y'all teammate out. Now I understand the Hawks, like, yo, we've been dealing with this forever. You haven't been playing defense forever. At some point, we're gonna have to let you go. But if the Wizards get him, the Wizards is gonna be like, at least for the first few years, like, hey man, we gotta treat this man like the cherished gift. We gotta treat him like the best we ever had. So
I do agree with you though. I got Derek Queen at 3. Edgecombe fell off a little bit, and then but I like Queen at 3. Queen been balling. Hey, shout out to the Pelicans, man. I texted Dale the other day, and I was like, I shot him a message, and I was like, hey, look, you got 2 real guys now. You got a reason to watch this team because you got Derek Queen, who's clearly showing potential, like a really good player, and then you got Fears, and those 2 are going to grow together. I was also telling them I think they should trade Zion, but that's a different story.
Other rookies that have been trying to come up, Caleb Love, first 2 months of the season was kind of but shot production with the injuries the guards, his shot production, point production has gone up, 18.3 points a game, 30 minutes a game, shooting 50% overall. In the last 10, 11 games or so. So for him, right now, it's just about who's on that roster and how much more can you go out there and play and prove to the guys that you knit and fit with this rotation.
I like Caleb Love, man. So I'm happy he's cooking right now.
And you got
UNC boy.
Mohamed Duwawa, 2 starts at Atlanta and New Orleans, put up 5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Against the Hawks, 18 points against the Pelicans, 6.94 from Paris, 51 pick in the draft in June. He was averaging 1.3 and 4.3 minutes before the last couple games in his little outburst. So, I don't know.
Right, and then
shout love to the rookies, man. We'll try to show as much love to the rookies as we can, and we'll keep you posted on this rookie emblem about every 2 weeks to a month, and we'll let you know what's going on there. But number 2, number 1, pick a dookie. That's the result you're gonna get.
Yeah, basically.
They're trying to bring that dookie. Like we and we'll go to the next topic after. We've been accustomed to Duke draft picks coming in the league and be like but Jason Tatum kind of had a steady E. Kyrie Irving had a kind of a little steady ease, and it's making it a little easier for Duke players. Maybe we'll find out. But Cooper Flag and Canupo is definitely doing their thing right now. Shout out to John Shire, coaching those young men up. And now they're
good players. Good players.
2 bad coaches they got, respectfully, but they'll make their way.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
I hate Kid as a coach. That's for another day.
Yeah. All right. Next we got Clippers finding light.
Clippers finding light. Clippers a couple weeks ago was like 3 and like
going.
And the season looked like it was shot. But ever since then, they have developed winning about 6 or 7 of their like last 10 games. So they sit at 11th spot in the West right now. Kawhi Leonard doing Kawhi Leonard things, put up some points and then take days off. Even though he got cooked by Jaylen Brown the other day, you see something from the Clippers. Was this a Chris Paul virus?
We'll see.
And we kind of everybody was not in the sense of how he was doing shit, but most people sided with Chris Paul. Like, why the hell you get rid of him and all that? But if this is a sign that Chris Paul is gone and now we can relax, I like this for the Clippers. So hopefully the Clippers can continue to do these things. They do not want to give any of these draft picks to OKC, and they don't want to give a high draft pick to anybody. So that right there for me, I was kind of going to say that Tyronn Lue was supposed to be on the hot seat. I still think there's some type of high seat, but it kind of keeps it quiet right now because they're playing better basketball. But let's see how long this can play. Let's see how long Kawhi can be healthy and play consecutively. First off, and then everything else should kind of do for itself.
Yeah. I don't really have much to add to the Clippers, man. It's good. They're always a veteran team. They're always going to play hard. Like we said it earlier. We're like, nah, they suck, but also like they got veteran guys all over that squad, man. Every year they do it. Every year they do it with injured guys and stars not playing, all type of shit. Tyronn Lue's a good coach, man. That's what the moral of this story is.
I should have put this into the agenda, but I didn't. One, if not the best player in the league, Nikola Jokic is out for a bit. He got injured the other night. You know, the world was in the scare. You know what I'm saying? We thought we probably lost the best guy in the league for the season. Who knows? But this is gonna be about 4 to 6 weeks. He'll be out. And we hope to see the big fella soon. Denver hopes to see the big fella soon. Denver is dealing with a lot of injuries right now, and they can't afford any more injuries, but they can't afford that injury to the big dog.
Yeah. Nah, they can't. That's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt their season. He's the centerpiece of everything they do. So,
Big dog over here. Big dog over here averaging 29.6 points a game, 12.2 rebounds, 11 assists. You can't lose that. You can't.
Yeah. Triple double, you can't replace that. So
can't replace that at all, man. Anyway,
so get well soon, and yeah,
we love list. And
do you have one? Do you have a list?
I have a list. I have a list here. So this is I'm gonna slice it basically the same here. These are the top 10 players of this NBA season. So we're not talking about guys that are injured that can't play this year that you would put in there. They're not included in here. Okay.
Right. Just this season so far.
Just this season. So I'll go from 10. I'll go from 10 to 1. And that's where number 10. Alfred Sugan, Houston Rockets, big man.
Man, Sengun's a beast, man. He's a really good player. He can do a little bit of everything. He's kind of a poor man's or like a Timu Joker. He's not really Timu though. He's nice.
Tyrese Maxey. Philadelphia 76ers guard.
Maxey's cooking. We talked about how the Atlanta Hawks team is Jalen Johnson's team. Philly is Maxey's team.
Yes,
it's not a Embiid's team anymore.
Definitely. And it's crazy because we got a good – it's been 2 weeks, but we've got a good 2 weeks out of Joel Embiid.
It's crazy. Don't tell him. He's going to cough and break a rib.
Number 8, only fair. It's not only fair that he does get number 8, but I like the spot. I know he wishes he was number 1, and that's Anthony Edwards of the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah. Anthony's taking a bit of a step. Like, don't get me, I won't say step back, but his game is stagnant now. It's the same as basically the same exact game as it was last year. He's not improving in certain areas. He's still unguardable, basically, but you can play team defense on him, though, for sure.
Right, exactly. Definitely could. 7. Number 7, he enters in. He's probably been a top 5 player in the last month and a half, but he's at 7. Jaylen Brown, Boston Celtics.
Jaylen Brown, number 7. That's a little. He needs to be a little lower in this list. He got to be.
I said that.
He got to be top 5 right now. He's top 5 right now, man.
Top 5. He's definitely picked on that list of top 5 right now. I'm not disagreeing with that. He's at 7. Number 6 on this list. Cade Cunningham of the Detroit Pistons. Probably one of the top 3 players in the league this year.
Cade has been absolutely just straight takeover. Like, he is the franchise right now. They have a really good thing going there. Yeah, loving everything I'm seeing from Cade. Cade, it's hard to guard him, man. He get, like I said, every time we talk about him, I say he give me Brandon Roy vibes, man.
Brandon Roy. Now we hit the 5 players in the league right now that are the 5 in the league right now. Number 5, Victor Wembanyama.
Wemby.
At number 5, number 4, the lefty, Jalen Brunson from the New York Knicks. At number
Putting
4,
Knicks over Brown right now is kind of crazy, but
that's what people are saying. It's
kind of crazy.
Whole uproar. Number 3 on this list, Luka Doncic of the Los Angeles Lakers. We just seen what he did tonight. Damn near 30 points. Tonight, averaging 33.5 points a game, 8.2 rebounds, 8.7 assists. Number 2, reigning MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 32, 4, and 6 on the season. And number 1, technically, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will be number 1 due to Jokic's injury, but Jokic is number 1 as of last week. 10 best players in the NBA, and then the players to follow. Obviously, there's a lot of hella talent in the league. Still got Kevin Durant still in the league, still doing what he do. De'Aaron Fox coming back to a well-equipped Spurs team in business. Can't forget about Donovan Mitchell in Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell still doing his thing. Karl Anthony Towns.
I'm not going to put him on this list, but I just love how LaMelo Ball's playing this year.
Yes. I like how LaMelo is playing this year, but they're going to give LaMelo. This is the thing. They're going to talk because this is similar to how I felt that they were saying in regards to Trae.
Trae.
But then you get the team's not doing well. The team's not succeeding.
They're playing better though now.
They start bashing him. I think LaMelo fits that cloth where he's playing. He's doing all he can. But ultimately, is he a guy that you can win a championship with as your franchise player? And I think that's where people get it misunderstood. I think he's an awesome second man on the team where at times the ball's in his hands and he can take over the game. But as structured second piece, he would fit fine for that.
I think they have the assets that if they get the right coach in there or the right GM or both, like put it like this. If Danny Ainge was running that front office right now, I could see them being a real contender within the next couple of years. I like Melo. I love Con Knipple. And I think they have other pieces that you can move around and actually build a perfect team, or not a perfect, but a really good team around those two guys. Like you could build around Knipple and LaMelo. And some of that building may be going out and getting a number 1 guy. But I think, like you said, I think LaMelo as your number 2, I think you're good to go. If somehow Knipple can become a real number 1, that'd be crazy. But yeah, I like what they're doing, man. I like what they're doing. And they're playing hard basketball right now. They're not winning every game, but they're playing hard every night out from what I've seen.
I can't be mad at LaMelo, man. Shout out to Triple B, man. Hey, I'm going to let everybody know when Towns is popping for Triple B, I had the sweaters. You know what I'm saying? So it gets Triple B, baby, all day. Shout out to LaVar, baby. Hope you feeling better than you was, you know what I'm saying? Feeling back. I know it's a new habit, you know what I'm saying? Having to, walk differently and stuff like that. But shout out to that family. The family's dope. Dale, I'll answer this question. Last question of the night from Dale. So, I heard the NCAA men are recruiting G League players midseason to join their teams. Yes, basically they're going through some new criteria in which G League players can now return to college basketball, a new trend driven by NCAA rulings that have granted eligibility to former pros. Former pros like Derry Leon, who is now at Santa Clara, and London Johnson Louisville opens a pathway for players with professional experience to join NCAA teams. It is crazy because usually the people that can join your teams second half of the year were people that were failing at first, but then got their grades up. But now it's all totally different because now the problem is, I think the problem just is that these players can come back the second half of the season. Like, that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't be allowed. Now, if the season's over and now we're talking and now you want to probably get back and you want to set your rule at that, okay, go ahead. But ultimately, nobody should be like one of these girl colleges got a 7-footer and she's playing with the semester. Like,
so I hear you, but hear me out.
Go ahead.
The only reason this was ever a rule is because once you became a pro, you were getting paid, right? So that's why you could never go back. But now they're basically pros themselves because everybody's getting paid because of NIL. I don't have a problem with the players coming back, no matter what time of the year it is. Here's why: if the team wants them, then the team wants them. Like that. If it's going to help the team and the team wants them, I get it. Now, I get that means maybe there's a scholarship that somebody's not getting, or a walk-on may not play. But end of the day, like this, the rule's gone about once you turn pro and making money, you can't come back. Once that's gone, like if somebody got eligibility, by all means, go hoop. Now, I get what you're saying. Midway through the season, I understand, but it doesn't bother me as much as it bothers you. I don't have a problem with it.
I don't got a bother with the whole.
If the team got a problem with it, that's a different problem. If the team got a problem with it,
the only slight issue I'd have with it is like when they join the team.
Yeah,
I don't care if they play. I just think like that. Like, I mean, hey, if they help you, hey, now if this person if this person goes on this team the second half of the season and they help you get to the NCAA basketball championship,
I would honestly, you know what? I would be okay with if they added to this whatever this rule is to make it so that you can come back, you can come get your eligibility, but you got to start the year with the team. I'm with you on that. Actually, I'm with you because be enrolled with the team. You know, like you're part of the plan from the beginning of this season. Then yeah, that's cool.
Me and Will, we're the number one team in the nation all season.
Right.
And then the second team in the nation go get the reigning G League player of the year, averaging.
Yeah, the G League MVP of the year. Yeah, because they paid him. Yeah, I'm with you.
He's a threat to us now. And then he's not only a threat to us, but he's beating us. He's the reason why we didn't win the chip. Yeah. I'm going to the NCAA board. There's no way.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I talked myself and you talked me into it. I'm with you. Yeah. Yeah, just if you can come back to college, but you gotta be enrolled. You gotta be enrolled at the beginning of the year.
You gotta be enrolled at the beginning of the year, man. Definitely.
Yeah.
And as I said, we're gonna open into the can of college basketball worms, college basketball women's and men's next week. We'll give you some great intake news on that next week as well. Of course, you're gonna hear Celtics Lakers talk. And just in the world of the basketball world, man. If anybody ever has any topics that you want us to talk about, I know the high school basketball season is popping all across the country. So if anybody got any high school news, I'll throw some in the next week as well. Come through, because we want to show love to everybody and every single thing that involves basketball. Actually, since we about to shout, I'm gonna shout out Chelsea High 5-0, man. Another win tonight over Revere. In the city of Lynn, where I'm from, man, terrible loss for the Lynn Tech team as they lose to, I believe they lost to Greater Lowell. Horrible tournament event. Looked like they were
that's a bad loss. You can't. Bad
loss. And any other high school scores that I get, I will put on the page. Yeah. So and all, man. Let's see. We got some more. Nope, I ain't got no more high school related news. But I know as the night goes on, I'll be getting phone calls and stuff like this team lost today. This team won today. Shout out to my man Mukala, man. He's the reason why I've been capped up in college. I mean, high school basketball this year to a full, because you know what I'm saying, he puts out games. He gives the schedule. People, games that people might want to go to. I can't because I work and the schedule sucks. And the basketball schedule sucks. But other than that, man, shout out to everybody. Shout out to all coaches doing your thing. Shout out to all players balling, female and male. And continue the great work, man. It's the new year. The break's over. Now it's really time to get in the nitty gritty.
Yep. Shout out to you. Shout out to the brand. Like, share, subscribe. Shout out to Dale. Shout out to Black Raider Steel. And shout out to Brandon, man.
Shout out to Brandon, man. Hey, Brandon, the Pittsburgh Steelers have won 24 straight Monday night football games, correct? So the Texans can make history on Monday by beating the Steelers. The Steelers have not lost a Monday night football game since 1991.
That's crazy.
It's crazy as hell. Shout out to Dale, man, for being an incredible guy. Even though he didn't want to be in our basketball debate, he's in the chat.
He's a bum.
Shout out to him.
He's a hater. He hates basketball.
Shout out to LSU getting blasted. I think they got blasted by South Carolina. I think South Carolina dirty in college basketball.
Absolute bums. There's a bum. All right, y'all. We holler at y'all next week, man. Check us tomorrow on the Parlay Perspective.
LeBron James.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.